Hey everyone, how's it going? Jacob6875 here, and I want to talk about the MAGE talents that were previewed at Blizzcon for WoW's new expansion. And I think the MAGE talents are a lot more interesting than the Shaman ones, for sure. It's going to be a very tough choice on my Mage to pick which ones I'm going to go. So level 15, well, I want to say that if you don't know the new talent system, you still specialize in like Fire, Frost, or Arcane. And you get a bunch of baseline abilities like what you normally get now that are the major abilities for each spec, and then every 15 levels you choose an ability, and you can only have one of each of these three, and that way Blizzard's going to be able to make each spec unique, so you're not just all the exact same spec you were. Like right now everyone's the exact same spec if you're Frost or Fire or whatever to do the most damage. So anyway, at level 15 you get to pick from Ring of Frost, which is the same as it is now, I can see. Cone of Cold, which same as it is now, or Frostjaw, which silences and freezes a target in place for 8 seconds, which I guess will last 4 seconds against an enemy player. Now this right here, just to start off, is going to be a very hard choice. Since my mage is Frost, I will probably go with Cone of Cold, but I can see both Ring of Frost and Frostjaw being a lot of fun in PvP. Well, Ring of Frost is a lot of fun. It'd be a shame going to be losing that. But Cone of Cold is awesome as well. So in level 30, you start getting into some of the new abilities. You have Greater Invisibility, which instantly makes you invisible, reducing all threat and removing 2 damage over time effects. That's pretty cool. 3-minute cooldown. Then you could get Cauterize instead. Basically means you don't die. Well, you do eventually, but see, you go back up. If you die, you go to 60% of your max health, and then you'll burn for 10% of your damage every 1.5 seconds for the next. Well, I guess you don't die. So you go down to 20% health, I guess, and it can't happen more than once a minute. And you get Cold Snap, of course. I am definitely gonna pick Cauterize. That just seems amazing, like anywhere. I mean, in PvP, you basically live again, and you can get healed if you get a killing blow. I mean, it can happen once every minute. That's crazy, especially in raids. If you accidentally pull aggro, you're not gonna die. I mean, Cauterize is simply an amazing spell. I can't really imagine when you're not getting it. I guess you could get Cold Snap for like Arena or something, if you just assume you're not going to die, I guess. But to use everything twice, but yeah. And at 45, this might be a little easier to choose. You get Presence of Mind, or Scorch, or Arcane Flows. Presence of Mind and Scorch seem the same as they are. I assume you'd go Scorch if you're a Fire Mage. And Arcane Flows is, well, I don't know if it's new or not. Invoke the flow of arcane magic, allowing the next 2 instant mage spells to be cast while moving. Which, oh, 2 non-instant. Well, why would you not get that over Presence of Mind? Huh. I don't understand. So, with Arcane Flows, you could cast 2 instant, like, say, fireballs. With Presence of Mind, you can only cast 1? I'm confused. Why would you not get Arcane Flows over Presence of Mind, then? Unless that's bugged or I'm not understanding it. Huh. Oh, cast while moving. It doesn't make them instant. I can't read. So, yeah, I would... I'd probably go with Presence of Mind, honestly. Arcane Flows could be good if you're in some raid fight where you need to move around. I mean, Arcane Flow is probably definite raiding talent because it's such a short cooldown. I think the Shaman one's like 3 minutes to be able to do that. And at 60, you can either get Mana Shield, Blazing Speed, or Ice Barrier. Now, I don't know why anyone would get Mana Shield, honestly, because Ice Barrier, I would say, is superior. Definitely to Mana Shield. And you have either Blazing Speed or Ice Barrier. I would still go Ice Barrier. That's not really a tough choice. You get a random proc of being able to run faster, or a shield that you can cast every 30 seconds to absorb a ton of damage. So yeah, I would definitely go Ice Barrier. Then at 75, you get your choice of 3 new Polymorph spells. You get Sickly Polymorph, which reduces a target's regeneration of life when they're polymorphed. You get heavy polymorph, which if someone breaks it, it stuns the target, which is kind of cool. Or double polymorph, you get polymorph 2 things, which is probably what I'm going to go with. Being able to polymorph 2 things, like in PvP or something. Or even in an instance. That'd be even, it only lasts half as long, but hey, being able to polymorph 2 things is pretty awesome. And you got level 90, Blast Wave, Dragon's Breath, or Slow. Now, I guess you could, since I'm probably going to get Cone of Cold for the first talent, I'd probably get Blast Wave. So my Frost Mage could have Cone of Cold and Blast Wave, which would be pretty funny. Or it could have Slow instead. So I could have another Slow as Frost. I mean, that'd be ridiculous. So, yeah. I assume Blast Wave probably the best PvE spell right there. 15-second cool. Dragon's Breath. It could be good. Twice the cooldown though. So yeah, those are the mage talents. I think they're very good right now, except maybe, what tree was it? This one. This could use a little imagination, because if you're fire, you're definitely going to probably have to get Scorch. And if you do raiding, you'll get arcane powers and your frost, I guess. You'll get arcane powers, or arcane. And if you do PvP frost, you'll probably get presence of mind. But yeah, the other ones look very good in my opinion. I'm going to make some interesting different classes, which is what Blizzard is going for. So yeah, it's been Jacob6875, and thanks for watching.